The song Who Lives, Who Dies, Who Tells Your Story sadly is the last song in Hamilton's musical. Mm. Yep, that was the expression I'm pretty sure we all made when watching this last scene. Anyway, let's go back to work. So this song took the relevant role of somehow wrapping up things in order to deliver Miranda's final message in a very concrete way to the audience. To achieve that, once again, he put out the main ideas and concepts of the musical itself, which are the themes of history and legacy.
Let me tell you what I wish I'd known when I was young and dreamed of glory. You have no control. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story?
So to start with, at the very beginning of the song, George Washington, Hamilton's mentor, continues making reference to the song History Has Its Eyes on You, repeating the rhetorical question of who lives, who dies, and who tells your story, emphasizing how he has always seen history as something he had not control of, but with the difference that this time, instead of this thought being seen as a foreshadowing, it is now seen as a callback.
I'll give him this. His financial system is a work of genius. I couldn't undo it if I tried. And I tried.
Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? President Madison. He took our country from bankruptcy to prosperity. I hate to admit it, but he doesn't get enough credit for all the credit he gave us.
Moreover, said idea is now not only being perceived by Washington, but also by other characters on the play, such as Hamilton opposers, Thomas Jefferson and James Madison, who before they were just as Hamilton, blinded by the idealism of leaving a legacy behind. So the people in the outwork could be proud of or simply look at. Madison says it himself. I hate to admit it, but he doesn't get enough credit for all the credit he gave us. This quote clearly shows how even if Madison was an enemy for Hamilton, he still felt pity for him because he recognizes how unfair history has been with Hamilton, which is incredible.
Oh my God!
Furthermore, Eliza, Hamilton's wife and probably the only one character who couldn't care less about the idea of maintaining and creating a legacy, appears. Funny enough, Eliza Biggs' part in the song is a big irony in the musical, since not long ago in the song Burn, she was taking fire to Hamilton's letter, incinerating them and destroying them. And now she does exactly the opposite, since after all, she'll be the one who will keep the fire of Alexander's legacy alive, fanning the flames, but this time with a very different purpose. This shows how she takes part of a full cycle of passing of time on the play. When at first in the song That Will Be Enough, she says, "Let me be part of the narrative." She then says in the song Bird that she is erasing herself from the narrative. And lastly, in this song, Who Lives, Who Dies, and Who Tells Your Story, she says that she's putting back herself in the narrative. Which idea leads us to the subtopic, or better say, the motive of time. The time of motive is being present throughout Hamilton's musical, whether it is wanting more of it, waiting to make the most of it, not knowing how much of it you have, not being able to speed it up or slow it down. When you write like you're running out of time, or when you throw away your shot, and when you're not stop unless you're the other type of person, and you're willing to wait for it. All of those concepts are standing there, holding and backing up the motive of time. Through it, we can see how the sense of time it is seen differently by each of the characters in the play. In addition, it can be concluded that thanks to this idea of running out of time, is that Hamilton or Lawrence or any other character of the play who had died couldn't live enough to see their effect on everything they fight for or work for. Satan's statement brings us back to the main question and plantation of the song. How worth it is to give your all just to leave a legacy behind, or so you can be written down in history books, when risking other important aspects of your life for something you'll never get to see and you'll never have control on. I said in the past song, The World Was Wide Enough by Hamilton. What is legacy? It's planting seed in a garden you never get to see. So as a conclusion, this final song speaks out about how no matter who you are, what have you done, you'll never have control of who tells your story and how is it told. Even more, you don't know for sure if your story will ever get passed on, since the word of a human being is decided only after his or her death, when they are not anymore present in this world. That being said, as a personal opinion and as the audience I am, I really think that Lin-Manuel Miranda did an amazing job posing such questions that without a doubt will definitely make people reflect upon how worth it is and important are the ideas of history and legacy in their own intimate life.
Who dies, who tells your story? Will they tell your story?